A man was stripped naked and tied to a bed. A mysterious blue liquid was slowly injected into his body using a syringe. Soon after, the man began to writhe in pain as his body underwent bizarre changes. In no time, his body shriveled into just bones, like a skeleton, and then the bones started to become transparent. Even his tiger-like head began to. However, due to excessive energy consumption, Chiang, strong brother, lost consciousness. The blonde woman gently touched Chiang's body, and to her surprise, blue electric currents sparked out from him. That night, Da-Mei, the night shift supervisor, began monitoring Chiang, who had now turned into an invisible man. But Da-Mei dozed off for just a moment. The steel door of the control room quietly opened by itself. An invisible hand started playing with her hair and slowly began to unbutton her clothes. Suddenly, Da-Mei woke up, realizing her clothes were being undone. She immediately suspected Chiang and called out his name, trying to confirm if it was him, but there was no response. She quickly looked at the surveillance monitor, only to find that Chiang was no longer in bed. As she turned to look for him, Chiang quietly returned to bed. The next morning, Da-Mei told her colleagues everything Chiang had done, but Blondie, Chiang's ex-girlfriend, refused to believe he was capable of such things. Da-Shan wanted to confront Chiang directly, but Da-Mei stopped him. Then suddenly she felt someone behind her. When she turned around to check, no one was there. Meanwhile, Black Girl went to use the toilet, but suddenly heard the sound of water. She turned around to look at the urinal, but no one was there. She quickly put on thermal goggles and scanned the surroundings. No one in sight. Only then did she feel safe enough to relieve herself. With one strange event after another, everyone became increasingly alert. Thankfully, they planned to inject Chiang with a restorative serum the next day to return him to normal. A tube of orange-red serum was injected into Chiang's body. The liquid circulated through his bloodstream and reached his brain. But instead of recovering, Chiang began to scream in agony. He became dangerously unstable, posing a threat to his own life. Despite everyone's best efforts, they failed to bring him back to normal. This failure caused Chiang's mind to spiral into darkness. He put on clothes, covered his face with a hood, and ran out, ignoring everyone's cries. When he returned home, he accidentally caught sight of a blonde woman in the neighboring building, taking off her clothes.